have you read any scriptures of like Hindu scriptures where we say like Bhagavad Gita? Is that something where because we heard so many things nowadays on the internet that by reading the scriptures, mythology scriptures, you get a wisdom for your spiritual life, and it will be very much helpful for your life and spiritual journey. So how much that is true? What's your view on this? Have you read one or any of the scriptures? If you can share your experience on that.
Um, I think I've tried to read like a English translated version of the Bhagavad Gita when I was in college, but um, I don't think I was in that space to um accept it, or not even accept it, but to absorb it rather. I don't think acceptance was the problem. Um, but I think you need to have certain kind of life experiences to give that, to be able to absorb it fully. But I did grow up watching Mahabharat as a kid, every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Uh, so and then when we were in the US, we ended up watching it again on YouTube. So I think um a lot of the questions that I had um came from that. And I think because of my exposure to different cultures in my college life, I had friends from, and I still do have friends from other religions and other cultures altogether. So I I would say that that exposure to something else outside of what uh, two religions are or one religion is, has definitely helped me become more spiritual than religious. Because what I've realized is, again, most religions do that, is they believe in a higher power, end of the day. Um, so I think, yeah, I don't know. I can only speak for myself, so I don't think I haven't gotten. It has helped me ask the right questions. I'll say that. Just listening to Krishna and Arjun's conversation and stuff, and watching Mahabharat. It has helped me ask the right questions, and I've asked these questions um to my friends also. So it's, these are the kind of deep conversations I was talking about in the beginning. Is like, this is how our conversations generally are anyway. Um, and I've been fortunate to be surrounded by people like that, who are asking the same questions in certain ways, so we're trying to find the answers together. Um, so yeah, I don't think I think reading it at a point where you are able to absorb it might be more impactful. Like I said, I tried to read it in college, and I don't think I was in the headspace to be um able to absorb all that, because of, I think, my lack of experiences at that point. Um, yeah, and life is it looks different when you're in college, when you're a teenager and stuff. So um, I think we ask these certain questions when once we've been through the hard stuff, maybe. I think that's when every like human gets triggered into asking, why is it happening to me? And where should I be looking for the answer? Um, yeah. I haven't met many people who have asked these questions as kids. Though there are kids who do that. I mean, I think what's wonderful about kids is that they have these questions without knowing the depth of the question itself, because they have this just like an empty brain space that they can fill up with all this stuff. So, um, yeah, kids are great.
True.
Where did we start and where I ended? I don't know.
That's how it goes, and that's how
That's how it goes.
yeah,
Yeah,
and how it should be.
yeah,
You all go with flow, international. That's how life is.
that's how life is. Yeah. You never know what you're going to get out at the
Correct.
end.
Yeah. Like,
It reminds me of, have you ever watched Forrest Gump? Have you watched the movie Forrest
no, I
Gump?
haven't watched, but I have heard good reviews from for that movie.
It is an excellent, excellent movie. And we as a family love Tom Hanks, so everything he does is gold to us. But you should watch, we should watch. I would definitely recommend Forrest Gump. But he says how his mom taught him that life is like a box of chocolates. You know how you get the box where it's like different flavors. So you just never know what you're going to get. You just have to try to eat it. That's the only way to find out what you're going to get. So
Eat and
just
experience it. That's the only thing you can do.
that's the only way. Yeah.
True.